Most women over 60 don't realize this. But every time you choose another dark, safe outfit, you make yourself fade into the background. White does the opposite. It makes you visible. And it works like an instant illuminator, softening shadows and brightening your face naturally. So why do we avoid it? Because we've been told white is unforgiving, that it creates a widening effect, or highlights every little imperfection. But what if that belief has been holding you back from the color that actually flatters you the most? Before we dive in, tell me, what stops you from wearing white? The fear of looking wider, the fear of stains, or an old rule you've carried for years? Keep that in mind. Because the very first secret I'm about to share might completely rewrite how you see yourself in white beads. As women step into their 60s and beyond, many begin to shy away from wearing white. Some worry it might make them look fuller. Others fear it will show every little mark or draw too much attention. And for many, the old no white after Labor Day rule still sits quietly in the back of their mind, shaping their choices more than they realize. If you've ever looked in the mirror, slipped into a white top and immediately taken it off because you weren't sure it felt right, you're certainly not alone. Yet the truth is far more uplifting. White might just be one of the most flattering, rejuvenating, and quietly luxurious colors a woman over 60 can wear. One reason is something most women never even consider. What I like to call the natural reflector effect. As we mature, the natural shine of our skin softens. Smile lines and the hollows under our eyes can cast gentle shadows. When you wear white, the fabric works just like a built-in reflector, bouncing soft light back onto your face. It's the same idea behind the ring light your granddaughter uses for TikTok or FaceTime. A glow-boosting effect that softens the features and brightens the complexion. Black, on the other hand, absorbs light and can unintentionally deepen the look of shadows and fine lines around the eyes, mouth. This is why many women are surprised to see how much fresher and more rested they appear in photos whenever they're wearing ivory, cream, or winter white. Once you understand the power of light, the next key is choosing the right fall fabrics. The texture of your clothing plays a huge role in how white appears on the body pies. Cashmere, wool, soft knits, heavy cotton. These fabrics bring warmth, elegance, and structure. They skim the body without clinging, and they instantly elevate a white outfit into something refined and timeless. Thin, shiny fabrics, on the other hand, can create the opposite effect, highlighting areas we'd rather soften and making the garment look less expensive. And if the fear of stains still holds you back, there's an easy, very American solution. Slip a Tide to-go pen or shout, wipe into your handbag. Most women who enjoy wearing white regularly keep one of these on hand. And beyond practicality, here's a gentle mindset shift. A small spill doesn't mean your day is ruined. In fact, sometimes it's a sign that you truly lived that day. Laughed, tasted, explored, enjoyed. That's the heart of modern wabi-sabi. Embracing the beauty of life as it is, not as it's controlled to be. Next comes the art of choosing the right whites. Pure white, cream, ivory, ecru, winter white. Blending multiple tones creates depth, dimension, and an effortlessly luxurious look. It prevents that flat, stark, all-white impression and replaces it with something soft, layered, and quietly sophisticated. This becomes especially magical if you've embraced your natural silver hair. Tones of grey and silver bring their own natural shine. Pairing them with matte white fabrics like cashmere, crepe, or soft wool creates a stunning textural contrast. Luminous hair against a soft, subtle fabric. It's elegant, powerful, and uniquely beautiful in a way younger women simply cannot replicate. The key is to avoid highly shiny white fabrics like satin, which can compete with the gentle sheen of silver hair. Of course, no conversation about wearing white would be complete without mentioning the underwear rule. Perhaps the most important styling trick of all. Nude underwear is essential. But here's the part many women overlook. Nude is not one color. It should match your skin tone. If your skin is warm or olive, a light beige will still show through. If your skin is deeper, you'll need caramel, mocha, or cocoa tones. Once you find your true nude, your white clothing suddenly looks smoother, cleaner, and far more polished. To anchor a white outfit and make it feel seasonally appropriate, lean into neutral grounding colors. Shades like camel tan, navy, and charcoal bring warmth and elegance, especially in the fall. One of the most flattering techniques for women over 60 is the inner column of color, wearing a white top and white bottoms to create a soft vertical line, then layering a camel or navy coat on top. This instantly elongates your silhouette, slims the midsection, and creates a look that feels both modern and classic. It's the kind of styling you often see on women like Diane Keaton, the queen of effortless layering, neutral tones, and polished menswear-inspired chic. Mention her name to any American woman over 60, and she'll know exactly the vibe we're aiming for. Cool, confident, and timeless. With these principles in place, creating a fall wardrobe centered around white becomes incredibly simple. A few essential pieces: a white trench, a wool coat with structure, tailored white trousers, a midi skirt, a soft cashmere sweater, and a handful of accessories like a navy bag or pearl earrings. Allow you to build endless looks that feel elevated and age-defying in the most natural way. And if you ever doubt the power of white, consider the story of Linda from Boston. At 68, she had avoided white for almost 2 decades, convinced it made her look bigger or too noticeable. But during a family photo shoot one fall afternoon, her granddaughter encouraged her to try an ivory sweater with white jeans. When they looked at the photos later, Linda was stunned. Her face looked brighter, her eyes softer, her expression calmer. She didn't look younger. She looked beautiful, fully herself, and at ease with who she had become. Her story is a gentle reminder that the limitations we feel around white often have nothing to do with the color, and everything to do with the quiet rules we've carried inside for too long. Sometimes, all it takes is trying something new to see ourselves with fresh, kinder eyes. White is more than a color. It's a backdrop for your confidence. It doesn't ask you to look younger. It simply asks you to show up as the woman you've become. So this week, try choosing one white piece you've avoided for years. Pair it using one of the principles we talked about today, and see how it changes the way you feel in your own skin. And I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge you face when wearing white? Share it in the comments. I'm here to help you style it in a way that feels truly you. If you enjoy guidance created especially for women over 60, gentle, elegant, and confidence boosting, feel free to like this video and subscribe. No pressure, just a warm invitation to join a community of women who believe that style doesn't fade. it evolves.